Hello, everyone. This is the second segment in the Familiar DAVENER number 2. And indeed, during this second segment, I'd like to leave shul for a moment, but to talk about something that is offered in shuls at this time of the year, and that is to check your Tefillin and your Mezuzot. Is there any credence for such a minhag during the month of Elul? So the truth is, the Kitzer Shulchan Aruch does bring this minhag as Anshe Maise, as something that very pious Jews do. So it's not for everyone, it's not a halacha, and it's only a minhag, and only for specific Jews, because the halacha is very clear. You never have to check your tefillin unless you think in some way or another it got hurt, when the water got in there or whatnot. Mezuzahs do have to be checked twice in 7 years. But outside of that, it's not a halacha. So why is this minhag still very prevalent at this time of the year? I'd like to give 3 explanations. 1 is general, 2 are specific to this time of the year. Number 1, the Meshech Chochma, Rav Meir Simcha from Dvinsk, is famous in saying that when it comes to a negative commandment, all you need to do is to make sure you haven't done it. And therefore, if there's some reason or another that takes away the ability for you to do it, it's good enough. So for example, if there's a rove, if there's a majority that says that this animal is kosher, you don't have to check into the source of where the animal really came from. The bottom line is, the Torah itself told you it is not considered as if you did it. Not so when it comes to positive commandments like the mezuzah. At the end of the day, if it's not kosher, you didn't fulfill the mitzvah of mezuzah. If your tefillin is not kosher, you did not put on tefillin, even if you're relying on never having to check it twice in 7 years. And therefore, it's a good idea to check. So that's a general point of view, not very accepted. However, there's 2 more specific points of view that has to do with this time of the year. Number 1, at this time of the year, we do machmir in various different things that we usually don't. For example, during the Aseret Yemei Tshuva, even people that are not makpid all year on chalav akum, on milked by a non-Jew, are actually very strict about it during Aseret Yemei Tshuva. So maybe this is another thing that we're strict about even though we don't have to be. But there's a third explanation, and that is maybe this is a means for something else. Our minhag in the Ashkenazi communities to start slichos at least 4 days before Rosh Hashanah. And that's what's going to happen this year. The shortest time we can say slichos before Rosh Hashanah, when there's a 3-day yontiv, exactly 4 days before Rosh Hashanah. Saturday night, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Indeed, the reason for this, says the Mishnah Berurah, is that just like you check an animal for mumim, you check an animal for blemishes, so too, you check yourself for 4 days. From this perspective, maybe checking the tefillin and the mezuzahs are not the real McCoy. That doesn't have to be checked. Tefillin never, mezuzahs twice in 7 years. Maybe it's a means for us to check ourselves. So, from this perspective, there's 3 explanations for this minhag, and only a minhag. Either we don't want to rely on various different things because at the end of the day, if it's not kosher, it's not kosher, we didn't fulfill it. Or we just machmir like we do on other things at this time of the year. Or it's a means not to check the mezuzahs and tefillin, but to actually check ourselves, getting us ready for the day of judgment.